Hi, I'm EllaAradia and welcome to your June 2025 Psychic Tarot reading. So this reading is for my Scorpio water signs, where we'll be exploring the overall energies and themes for the month ahead, as well as taking a deeper dive into how these might be playing out for you in your life. So this is a general reading. It's going to resonate a little bit differently for all of you. Although sometimes these messages can get very specific, but what I do find is there's always a shared theme that just runs through the collective of all of you Scorpio signs. So take what feels aligned to you and just leave the rest. And before we jump in, I just want to say a big thank you to all of you who are supporting my channel by liking and subscribing. So if you enjoy this reading and you haven't already done that, please do. It helps the channel out a lot. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. And then of course you can get notified when the next videos are up. Okay, Scorpio, let's jump in. Okay. So what I'm seeing here straight away, Scorpio, is the word change. And it's the kind of change that leads to growth and expansion. And I feel like this is a point for many of you that you're either at now or you're coming to. But it feels very much to me like a change that there is something that needs to be let go of in order to move into this new phase. And with your overall energies, we have the Page of Cups, and this is water energy, it's creative energy, it's about showing up in a way in which there is an openness to new creative beginnings, new emotional beginnings. And so creative beginnings, that could be, a new job, a career, or a project, something perhaps you feel inspired to, move towards. And for others, this might be new emotional beginnings inside of yourself. Because whatever needs to be let go of, for some of you, that is a job, that could be a relationship. And for others, it's perhaps beliefs, limiting negative beliefs or feelings that you might be holding about yourself, which are preventing you from being more of who you can truly be. So with your current energies, we have the Knight of Cups. This is a new offer that might be coming in for some of you. So for some of you, it might be a new offer of love or some kind of creative opportunity. But nights are all about movement, so something is coming in for you. And this is what I'm talking about. Alongside that, we have the Ten of Swords, which is, the ending of an old cycle. Sometimes this can be a painful ending. There can be betrayal involved. Difficult ending, a challenging ending of some sort. But it feels, to me, like a very necessary one. And the Ten of Swords is really when something has come full circle. And, when a change is, absolutely needed, it's necessary. With your feelings towards your situation, we have the Devil, which is all about unhealthy attachments, behaviors, toxic relationships. And for some of you, sometimes we can get caught up in these dynamics, and on some level it can serve us, as it perhaps helps us to avoid looking at something within ourselves. It can help us to avoid, facing a fear that we might be holding around moving into, a more whole and complete space in ourselves, in life, experiencing more of ourselves. But at the same time, I feel like there is this knowing that, whether that's a job or a connection to a person or a relationship, it's something that perhaps you do need to cut ties with. And the challenge is the Nine of Pentacles, which is a card of, feeling free to be, independent, to really experience and create, abundance for yourself, in whatever that is that you want to do. And when you have hidden influence here, we have the Four of Cups. Now, for some of you, this might have been a period where you've had to kind of take a little bit of time out. And it's important to do that sometimes, but also just to be careful not to get stuck there, because whatever this devil is related to, it might be blocking you from, receiving new opportunities or possibilities, whether that is in love, career, or an opportunity of some sort. And with the Ace of Swords, this is what the universe is inviting you to step into. So aces are always about new beginnings, and the Ace of Swords often comes in to really kind of cut through any illusions that you might be holding and bring clarity. It's often these moments of inspiration or epiphanies, these kind of light bulb moments. And it's about also perhaps being open to, seeing things in a different way. And with the outcome, we have the Ten of Wands. Now, this is also a completion of something, but it's often something that, for many of you, you may have put a lot of time and energy into, but at the same time, there is this sense of a heaviness, of this becoming a burden. So I'm just going to clarify this. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. So this is about letting go of what no longer serves, getting yourself out there and connecting to others, collaborating, networking. But in order to do that, it's going to involve cutting ties with what no longer serves you and letting go of unhealthy attachments, whatever they are, and facing, any fears and insecurities, because this is what the universe, wants you to step into, which is all about, being more of who you truly are. But sometimes, there are ties that need to be cut, there are things that need to be let go of in order to, move into that more expanded space in yourself. Okay, Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there. If this reading resonated, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And no matter what comes through in a reading, moving forwards, always trust what feels right for you. So thanks so much for being here, and I wish you a great month ahead.